Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to today's video. Today is going to be a one-hit wonder thrift video, ideally. We'll see if that actually happens. This morning we're packing up shipments and then heading out to drop them off. I've got a couple items going out to StockX. I'll show you those in a minute. And then we have some normal sales that are going through eBay and Poshmark and Mercari. We had a triple threat sales night last night, hitting all three platforms. So very excited about that. We're gonna get those things packaged up and get them shipped out. After that, we're gonna go to the thrift store and try to find that one-hit wonder. So as I was pulling these shoes, these Converse to pack them up, I paid $3 for these, and just a pair of standard low top Converse, black and white, paid $3. Listed them for 30, sold them for 23 plus shipping on an offer. And then while I was doing that, I actually had a pair of shoes sell, and so they sold on Poshmark, and we're going to pull those and get them packaged up as well. So making sales while we package sales, that is always an incredible feeling. All right, I'm going to share something with you guys really quick through the Vendoo platform. This is the cross listing platform that I use, and I highly recommend to other people. Now, there's an issue sometimes whenever you sell an item. Let's say you sell an item on eBay or Mercari, and you go to delist from all the other platforms, whatever those platforms may be that you're selling on. Oftentimes, if you have sent offers on Poshmark in the past 24 hours, it will not delist. It'll say unable to delist. You have active offers. I'm going to show you the workaround on this. I'm going to show you how you can delist so you don't accidentally make sales on items on Poshmark when they've already sold on other platforms and then throw you into a difficult situation. So I'm just going to show you right here on my screen. You can see right here that I am on the Mercari. I've marked it as sold. Up here on eBay, it is marked as delisted, but on Poshmark, it says it's still listed. Even if I go down here and say delist item and say yes, proceed, it's going to still show up as listed. Still shows up as listed. So when you click on the Poshmark and you scroll to the bottom, you look at it, it says, sorry, you may not delete this listing as it still has active offers. Here's the workaround on this. You have to view the listing, so that will open up in Poshmark. Here we are in the listing itself. Up here in the corner, you want to say edit listing. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna scroll down and you're going to change the size. Because you're delisting this, it doesn't matter. Just click on the size, click whatever size, randomly, does not matter. And then go down here, update, list this item. And so this actually deactivates the offer on it. This is a workaround. I don't know how many people know this. I don't know if this is common knowledge, but now that you go back here, you can actually say on Vendoo, you could say delist the item. Are you sure? Yes. And it will actually delist the item as it should have done. Boom, your item is delisted. So whenever you have an item on Poshmark that you can't delist because it has active offers on it, even if you're doing everything manually, then all you have to do is edit the listing, change the size, confirm the listing, relist it, whatever, and then go and delist it from there, because by changing the size, you've canceled out the offer. I was working from within Vendoo. I highly recommend Vendoo. I'm a strong believer in that software, that website. I have a monthly subscription. If you want to check Vendoo out for yourself, there's a link in the description of this video that you'll get 25% off on your first month as you try it out. And it's cool because it's not a cookie cutter package. You can kind of add and delete things to what you want or need for your business. So check out that link in the description for 25% off your first month trying the Vendoo cross-listing software.
Eventually.
All right, guys, we're back, and I'm going to share with you really quick what sold. Because I'm running out of time for the day, I need to get this stuff done so I can get on with the rest of the day. Okay, so we covered the Converse. They sold on Mercari for $23 plus shipping. These Brahma steel-toed safety work shoes, these are a black mesh with the steel toe, sold on Poshmark for $21 plus shipping. For all intents and purposes, I paid $5.50 for all these shoes. Some of them were a little bit cheaper. Nothing went over $5.50. So I'm just gonna say I paid $5.50, and if they were cheaper, that's cool. If not, then they were $5.50. This pair of Adidas Energy Cloud running shoes, I paid $5.50. Sold for $21 plus shipping on Poshmark. This pair of Merrells paid $5.50. They're the Mimosa Trail athletic shoe, kind of like a athletic casual shoe. I paid $5.50, sold for $30 plus shipping on Poshmark. These Nike Zoom Windflow 3s, I paid $5.50, sold for $21 plus shipping on Poshmark. A lot of these are selling a lot lower than I would have preferred, but because I do closet clear out once a week or once every 2 weeks, and then it takes a while to delist and relist back to their original price, that just is kind of what we're running into here. So I need to spend more time on delisting and relisting. These Mizuno running shoes, I don't even know what these are. I sold them on eBay. Mizuno Wave Sayonara running shoes. I paid $5.50 and I sold them for $29 plus shipping. I don't know what the shipping is going to be, but it's going to be less than 10 bucks. And then this right here, this is probably the craziest sale I've had in months, because I honestly did not think this was going to sell. I bought this at Plato's Closet at their 90% off sale. I did not think it was going to sell. I had a friend that was there and he was like, hey, you should buy this and see if you could sell it because it's nuts. Who would buy this? I don't know. But that was months ago, probably 6 or 7 months ago. I listed it 2 days ago and it sold within 2 days for full asking price of $19 plus shipping. I did charge $5.10, and it is someone out of the United States that is buying this because it's going through the Kentucky eBay shipping program. I pulled in $24.10 for that. All right, so the two last sales to cover are StockX sales. These are basically washes. In fact, on one of them, I may have lost a couple dollars. The reason being is I bought these off of the sneakers app when they dropped maybe 6 or 7 months ago, and I thought,
oh yeah, these will do great. I'll be able to flip these for a huge profit.
Not knowing anything about what I was doing. So I am basically selling these for what I bought them for. This pair right here, I'm selling them for, I think, $10 less than what I bought them for. It's a pair of Nike PG4 Gatorade in white. And so, yeah, sold them on StockX for $130, which I believe is $10 less than I bought them for. And then this pair of, this is the Jordan 34 Welcome to the Zoo model. It's just got animal prints all over it. Sold these for $200, which is what I paid for them. Happy to get these out of the workspace and onto a buyer somewhere. I just need the space, and these things are just taking up the space, and it's just money that's sitting there that I could be using. It's opportunity cost. It all comes down to opportunity cost, guys. Like, paid $200 for these, thinking I could sell them for $300 or $400 or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but opportunity cost. So that $200, I could have bought 8 or 10 pairs of shoes at $5 to $5.50 a piece and turned it into way more than $200. But I bought this pair for $195 actually. The MSRP is $195 on there. Why did I buy them for $195 and then just let that money sit on my shelf for months? It's dumb. You have to pay attention to opportunity costs. It was a huge mistake. I'm eating a little bit in fees, but all in all, I'm getting these things out, getting the money back, and going to use that to source even more profitable items. We're here at UPS doing 2 separate runs today. These are UPS items, 1 from Mercari, 2 for StockX. Here we are rolling into the thrift store. Today's one hit wonder. You know the rules. One store, one item, $15 or less has to resell for 4x to 10x what we pay for it. I have a good feeling today. Today's Monday. Our Goodwills are closed on Sundays so they can, I guess, I don't even know why anymore. Everything has been open for so long. I would imagine they would have normal store hours, but they don't. So maybe they're sanitizing or putting new stuff out. I have no idea. Anyways, we're gonna jump in there, see what we can find. We're going to find that one hit wonder. Let's go. I'm not trying to be here very long today. I just want to get in, get this item and get out because we've got too much stuff going on to be wasting time. All right, jumping in to the thrift. It's a beautiful day. First thing we found right off the bat was this pair of Hokas. A pretty nice example. They have some wear, but nothing out of the norm. Threw them in the basket. Continuing to search on just in case I find anything a little bit better than a pair of Hokas. Remember, the goal is one item for the day. Moving through, some good shoes, some garbage. You just have to kind of go with the best things there. Like that pair of Converse, I normally would pick those up from my normal shoe sales. Wandering down the lane, found another rack of shoes. Nothing special there. I knocked this down, so I picked it up because, you know, take care of the store. A pair of New Balance right there. I would normally get those. Those Sperry's, I would normally get those. These Vans, I would normally get those. These are Under Armour shoes, not interested. Some Adidas. These Nike Huaraches, you could easily get $60 for those. The triple whites, I did not pick them up. I should have. In retrospect, I really should have, but I skipped them. Moving on down to the next section of shoes. These are all the overpriced shoes. However, this pair of red Huaraches right here, a pretty solid example. I pulled up the comps here, and they're selling anywhere from like $50 to $80. Some really good condition ones going for $90 used. So I just picked them up, stuck them in the basket. They wanted $20 for those shoes. I set them back on the shelf. Moving on down to the hard goods. Found a couple golf bags with youth clubs in them, but they wanted $25 per set. My kids need golf clubs. However, I'm not going to pay $25 for a partial set. Moved back to the golf clubs in the back, but it was all the same stuff as usual. Swung back around to the shoes to the kids' side, and everything was pretty much overpriced. I did find these Heelys with the wheels, and they were only $3.50, so I threw them in the basket. These Air Max 95s were overpriced. These Vans were $9 overpriced. Skechers, don't know why I picked those up. These Adidas, overpriced at $9. Moved back to the front shoes. Those right there were $19. Those were $8.99. Continuing to sort through everything and look for the profitable items. I did find a pair of tropical Vans, and I found a ball cap. I'll show you those things at the end, and we'll go over all of the numbers after we're done thrifting. Moved over to the hard goods. I found this dash cam, but they wanted, I believe, $25 for it. So that was no bueno. Found this Netgear Wi-Fi router. They wanted 13, but they're only going for about 35, so that's no bueno as well. Back into the rack. Found the skateboard, Maple skateboards, brought back my childhood a little bit, or at least memories of my childhood. And the comps were just not there. 20 to $30. They wanted $6.25 for it. So it went back on the rack. Really went back on the shelf. Found bocce ball, but I did not pick that up.
All right, guys, so we just left there, and as usual, we broke all of the rules. Well, not all of them. We hit one store, we bought more than one item, and we paid more than $15. And as my friend Jim Halpert would say, here's the rundown.
What the hell is a rundown?
When did you need that rundown by? We'll get back to the rundown. Do you have a rundown that I could take a look at?
There's the rundown you asked for.
Just faxing a rundown.
We picked up a pair of Hokas, a little bit dirty, and we're gonna do some stuff to freshen them up. A pretty decent pair overall, paid $5.50. We'll be able to get 50 to 60 for those. Got a pair of Heelys with the wheels. Gonna clean these up. For the most part, they're pretty clean. They have some dog hair on them. These Heelys sell for between $35 and $45 with the wheels in them. So we're gonna clean them up and go for the $45 price point. Got this pair of triple red Nike Huaraches. These go for $50 to $80. Super pumped about these. I did pay up $8.99 for these, so definitely a good pickup. Solid tread still remaining. I got this Bud Light hat because it is in immaculate condition. It's so clean, and it's got this cool little bottle opener there. These, I paid $2 for this, and these sell for anywhere from $12 to $16. Then finally, a good old tried and true trusted piece right here, this pair of tropical Vans. We're going into summer pretty soon, and so these always do super well for me. Paid $5.50. These go $35 plus shipping every day of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the One Hit Wonder Thrift Series. If I had to pick one item for the One Hit Wonder Thrift Series, it would be this item here, the Hokas, because we paid $5.50 and we can easily get a solid $50 to $60 out of those. And so that's my One Hit Wonder item. The other things were just too good to pass up on. I have gotten roasted in the comments before when people are like,
Hey Nick, you shouldn't be leaving things behind whenever you're on these One Hit Wonder Thrift Series video sourcing trips.
that's a mouthful. So I am not leaving anything behind. There were some other cheaper shoes in there, but honestly, I have a good 50 to 70 pairs of shoes at home that need to be listed currently. And so I'm just not picking up shoes right now until I get all of that stuff listed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like for the YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel greatly. If you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. It's one little click of one little button. And as always, I will see you on the next video.